Welcome to a video of J Dubs. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how I'm getting rich and how, what the actual process of doing it is, because it seems like it's cool online, but when you're actually in the trenches and you're actually doing it, you have to sacrifice basically everything. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, because there's stages to going from $0 making no money online to making 10K a month online to making 20K, 30K, 50K, 60K, and 100K. And I just want to talk about that and what you kind of need to go through to get up to 75K a month, because that's where I am. And that's all I know. I'm just speaking off my previous experiences. So, like going from 0 to 10K online, you need to cut everything else out in your life. So, if you hit the gym and you're on like a good meal plan and you're very dialed in on the gym and you have a good social life, that is basically going to shit. I really don't think that if you want, like, sure, you can get to that, but if you want to do it in a short amount as time as possible, and you want to make money as quick as possible and get to 10K a month as quick as possible, you're just going to have to stop going to the gym every day, stop caring so much about the gym, and stop caring so much about your social life. I used to hit the gym 6 days a week, push pull legs. I was locked in on a meal plan and I was bulking. I was doing good in the gym. I was lifting good and I was feeling good. Had a good routine. But I stopped. Like I barely hit the gym now and I just stopped because you're going to have to spend an hour, 2 hours at the gym meal prepping, doing all of this, and then you're like, if you're into it, you're going to be like looking it up, how to improve my routine. And it's just a distraction at the end of the day. Yeah, gym's healthy for you, but I mean, you're like 20 years old, you're in your teens. Who cares? Like, you can focus on the gym later. It's not like it's hard to get in shape. It might take 6 months to a year to actually look good. But, if you're hitting the gym and you're just fucking broke, like, for me, I just don't care. Like, what's the point? Very NPC-ish of just hitting the gym and not money maxing. I would rather money max, and it's not built for everybody, but that's just me. I would just rather fucking money max than looks max at the end of the day. So getting from 0 to 10K a month is really just about cutting everything else out of your life and just working, bro. Just putting the shit down and working and sticking to the same thing and not hopping niche to niche to niche, business model, business model, business model. You have to just pick one thing and just stick with that for a full year minimum. And if you do that and you just work 12 hours a day, you wake up, you work, you go to bed. You wake up, you work, you go to bed. You maybe hit the gym once a week, twice a week max, and that's it. You're going to hit 10K a month fairly quick. Now, once you're at 10K a month, you can be like, cool. All right, now I'm making 10K a month. I have experience under my belt. I have clients. I know what I'm doing to hit 10K. Now you can start hitting the gym and doing your social life and just maintain that 10K. Or 10K is not that much money. Like, it's really not. You're making $120,000 a year revenue, not even profit. Like, it's really NPC amount of money. But it's like the golden thing when you make $0. Now you're like, okay, you can either stay there and then, hit the gym, look good, do whatever you want, just live your life, or you can scale. And I would say scale. Like, if you're making 10K a month, you can make 100K a month. It is harder getting from 0 to 10, or sorry, from 10 to 100 than 0 to 10. But you still want to scale. And for me, I still want it to scale. And getting from 10 to 20 is really the next step. And again, you're going to have to fucking keep all your social distractions out, not hitting the gym. You're not doing anything except focusing, okay, how can I get to 20K? And if you're in agency, it's going to be sales and retention of your clients that you have. That's just what it's going to be. It's like, how can I get better at selling my product, getting in front of more people that are qualified to buy my product? And at the same time, how do I keep the people that I already sold? Because if you can keep the people you already sold, you're not in the hamster wheel of always signing new clients. And I'm talking about agency. So now you have to balance both of those because you're doing everything, keeping your clients and getting new clients. And it's going to be like a teeter totter. You're going to focus a lot on getting clients, and then you're going to stable it down, maintain the clients you have, and then grind up again. And if you just keep doing that and just keep focusing all your time, wake up, work, go to bed, wake up, work, go to bed, you'll hit 20K. And then it's going to be about building a team. You're going to build up your team, and then same thing, but it's easier once you have a team. You're just going to focus more on getting the clients and making sure your team's fulfilling the clients. And now you'll get up to 75K. So that's my rant there. And I just want to talk about like where I'm at now. So I'm living in Dubai. I got my setup, I got my computer, but that's really all I did with my apartment. I moved in, I bought a monitor, I bought my setup so I can do my calls, and I just didn't care about anything else. Everything else in my apartment, I don't fucking use it. I've never turned that TV on in my living room. It's the same thing. I wake up, I work, and I go to bed. I got a call the other day. He's like, "Hey, Jensen, like, how's Dubai? Like, is it pretty sick? What are you doing out there?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know, because I'm not fucking doing anything in Dubai. I'm just working all day." And that's where I want to be. And it's not fun. Like, it's not. Like, there's just periods that you have to go through. I would rather spend my life locked in a fucking room or an apartment talking to like no IRL friends, doing none of this for a couple years, and then walk out of it with a couple $1,000,000 in the bank. You can call me fucking antisocial, you can call me whatever you want to, but at the end of the day, wait, a few years, and I'll be popping out with a couple million in the bank, and I'll be able to do another business model that doesn't have to take all of my time and just accumulate that money, because money turns into more money. You just got to get the fucking foundation, and now you're going to be living. Like, if you can grind to 5 million is like the golden number for fire. If you get to 5 million, throw that shit into the stock market, make 10% a year, you're making 500K a year, and you can literally live off that for the rest of your life. Basically, how it works is you pull 4% out a year, and then you let the other 6% compound. So you basically have 5 million, you pull 4% out. I don't know what that is, like say around 200K. You live off 200K a year, and your portfolio is going to grow infinity until you fucking die. It's going to grow, and you're going to be living off 250K a year for the rest of your life. You're set at 5 million. You just can't lose unless the stock market collapses, which it hasn't in X, Y, and Z amount of time. So for me, that's what I decided to do with my life, is just to fucking go all in, and it fucking sucks. You're by yourself, you're working, and you're dealing with shit, but you just got to go through that phase, bro. And I've been going through that phase for like 2 years, and I'm going to keep going through that phase. I'm only going to keep growing. I want to be smacking $250,000 months. And how I'm going to do that is not fucking partying and not fucking going on 2-week, 1-month vacations. It's literally just doing the work and keep doing the fucking work. And after, I will get back into the gym. I will get big again. But like, I can do that when I'm 20, 25. I can do that when I'm 25. But like, my life from 20, like 19, 20 to 25, it's money maxing, bro. And I think that's what I wanted to do. So that's my rant. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you later.